In today's video, we're going to take a look at the ingredients and how they've changed in the box of Wheaties starting from the year 1978 with Bruce Jenner. And as he's changed throughout the years, so did the ingredients. So the first year we're going to look at is this year. Alright, 1976, they had basically 6 ingredients: whole wheat, sugar, salt, malt syrup, calcium carbonate, and trisodium phosphate. The rest is listed as vitamins. BPH was used as a preservative, and calcium, there was none present, 0 at this time. Alright, in 1985, annatto extract was included for coloring as a seed, and calcium had jumped up from 0 to 4%. Alright, this is 1987, and at that time they removed the annatto seed coloring. Alright, 1988, this is the Jordan box. This is when most of the changes came. Malted syrup turned into corn syrup, soybean oil, brown sugar syrup, and natural flavors actually showed up on the listing. The copper percentage dropped from 6 to 4%. Iron was up from 25% to 45%. There's no calcium, and zinc went from 4% to 50%. Alright, in 91 it changed again. Brown sugar syrup turned into malt extract, and calcium carbonate and calcium chloride first shows up, which made calcium go from 0 to 6%. Zinc went down from 50% to 4% for some reason. Alright, hopefully you can see that, but this is 1995. The calcium chloride was removed, which dropped the calcium percentage from 6 to 0. Okay, they added yeast. Even though the calcium carbonate is still listed, it's not listed as a vitamin at this time. It's in the ingredients section. You'll see that later. Also, brown sugar syrup turns up. And vitamin E, which is right here, which is listed as a mixed tocopherols or something like that. Alright, 1997 is pretty much the same as 95, except zinc goes to 4%. Alright, in 1999, they're down to 8 ingredients by removing the yeast and calcium carbonate. Zinc goes to 25%. Alright, in 2005, they removed the soybean oil and added canola and rice bran oil. The zinc went to 50%, and the calcium's back in at 2%. Alright, now this is 2010, and they're down to 5 ingredients by removing the brown sugar syrup and the oils. They have copper is no longer even listed in the vitamins section. They just totally got rid of it. Okay, they also, calcium carbonate for the first time is listed in the vitamins section and not the ingredients. Alright, side note, in 2015, General Mills said they'd no longer use BHT in their ingredients. So this is a picture from a box from 2018. And you can see they're down to like 5 things, including the vitamin E, which is listed as a tocopherol. Alright, you'll notice vitamin E is listed down here in the ingredients, but not in the vitamin column, where it should be. The trisodium phosphate has disappeared, and at the bottom, for the first time, it says partially produced with genetic engineering. That's the first time that shows up, or at least around that time anyway. Alright, this is a current box that I took a picture of at the store. I didn't even buy it, but it's pretty much the same, except at the bottom you'll see that genetic engineering turned into bioengineered source. Okay, and bio in Latin means life. Alright, as a side note from ResearchGate, the difference between BHT and tocopherols is, actually it says there was no significant difference between the inhibitory effect. between the two.